To say something about the water, because nobody think that George Rossi, he can bring the water down the hill.
Fresca e pura.
See, but please, Marie, talk American, eh? Oh. Fresca e pura, that means fresh and pure. Is no black alkali. Because George Rossi, he learned how to filter the water in Italy, you see? The water run through the gypsum into the cistern and come down like un bacio di un angelo.
That's kiss, Papa.
Ain't that what I say? It's a kiss. Kiss from an angel, no?
See.
But Mr. Cartwright is the only one have faith in George Rossi. I salute you, Mr. Cartwright. And I salute you, Mr. Little Joe. And you, Mr. Horses. Mr. Horses.
Boys. And now, we'd like to salute our new neighbors, the Rossi family.
Grazie. Lorenzo, now is the time to go up the hill now, make the water come down, huh?
Si, Papa.
Now, Mr. Rossi, you prove to me that you're a man of your word and keep your promise. I'd like to prove to you that I'm a man of my word and keep my promise. I have here in my hand a grant deed, which means that you own these 80 acres, lock, stock, and barrel.
It's a genuine United States land grant.
Bello.
It's beautiful. Okay. E bolle dorate. Ah. Thank you. I drink it to you again.
Now we eat, eh?
I'm gonna show you now the water gonna come down. How you like, huh? It's beautiful, no? I get him from the school teacher. Lorenzo! Come on, I'm gonna show you the water come. Hey, everybody, come over here. Come on, I'm gonna show you. Hey!
Giorgio, che sta succedendo?
lasci l'acqua! Hey! I tell that boy once, I tell him 100 times, let the water go when I wave with the flag. Hey, please, hold.
Sure nothing coming down.
Let's go have a look.
Kiss the chain.
Papa, I went down there and turned on the water. The water stopped. So I come up here and I find them.
You're trespassing on my property, mister. You better get back on that horse.
Maybe it's your property, but what for are you stopping my water?
Joseph!
Now, the next one's just gonna be about belt buckle high.
He shoot at me! I'm gonna kill him! All right, Mr. Cartwright. I calm.
All right, Mr. Gurney, what's all this about?
Just protecting what's mine. I'm within my rights.
Rights? I know my rights. This is democracy, no? I'm American, a citizen. You know what is a democracy? Demos, that's a Greek word, what mean a people. Creighton, that's also a Greek word, that means rule. Democracy, rule of the people. A people is a crowd. Giorgio Rossi, I'm one of the crowd.
Well, Georgie, just what are you, a Greek or an Italian?
I told you, American citizen. But who is this man what shoot at your neighbors?
The name is Jim Blake.
My cousin and my foreman.
Let him have the water pot. It's no good for us. It's full of alkali. The cattle won't touch it.
How many times have I told you, Sandy? Don't get free with what's mine.
Boy's right. You can't use all this water.
The water flows through my property. I can take what I need, and it happens I need it all. If Mr. Rossi wants to put some cash on the line, I'd be willing to lease him some.
Lease? What is this lease?
I'll rent you all the water you need for $20 a month.
God put the water here for everybody. I'm not gonna talk to you no more, Mr. Gurney. I'm gonna talk to God.
You better get him out of here, Mr. Cartwright.
Maybe I don't want to go, huh? Maybe I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna kill you and you cousin of foreman. Want to shoot at your neighbors, huh?
Come on.
As soon as I find out if it's illegal. Come on.
Thank you very much, Miss Russell. I must admit I like your wine better than your coffee.
Signor Cartwright, some more wine?
Yes. Thank you.
Bravo, ti è riuscito proprio buono. Anche tu?
Prego.
Oh, it's a good wine. When this cigar is no more, unless I can get them more water. You know, Ben, I no keep my promise to you. You no get the water like I say. And the vines, they're gonna burn up in the sun. The grapes, I'm sorry.
Look, George, you kept your bargain. You brought the pure water down just as you said you would.
No, it's only a drop in a bucket. There's no bargain. Please, Ben, you take it.
Georgia, will you please take this and keep it now? You kept your bargain. Now, you're right. Without water, this land is absolutely worthless.
Worthless? What do you say, worthless?
I said worthless. It's not worth anything without water.
My land is no worthless.
That's right. Your land. Now, let's not have any more argument about it.
You're pretty tricky, you know.
Giorgio, I've been thinking. I believe that you should sign that lease with Gurney and pay him the $20 a month.
You wanted me to pay Gurney for what he's stealing from me? No. It's not the American way. I'm American citizen and I don't do things like that.
I'll pay him the $20 a month, but you sign the lease because then...
Oh, you no pay? You gonna give a Giorgio Rossi charity? Giorgio Rossi take a charity from a nobody.
Giorgio Rossi will not listen to anybody either. You know, you are the most egocentric, obstinate, pig-headed mule that I've ever known.
I know what is a pig head and a mule. What else do you call me?
Ehi, mio marito non è né porco né mulo, sa?
Maria,
Chiama
per
con questi
piacere,
titoli.
please, Marie.
Oh.
You're going to defend me in American. Now, what else do you say?
Jojo, if you'll only be quiet and listen to the whole...
I listen to no more.
Fermatelo che non prende il fucile. No the gun, please.
Who's it going to shoot? I'm just going to get a dictionary and run out of American words.
Con te non si sa mai.
Well, then you might look up the word riparian. R-I-P-A-R-I-A-N. Mr. Rossi, riparian.
Why are you doing it, Pa? I mean, why back up a lot of water that we can't use? I mean, why not open that head gate? Let the Rossis have it.
Your pa's got to hold on to what's his.
Jim's right, Sandy. You keep giving things away, pretty soon you got nothing left.
But, Pa, it's no good to us. After it runs through Mr. Rossi's purifying system, he could use it to grow his grapes. Oh, look, Pa, he sweat for months building that cistern.
Your pa sweat quite a bit, too.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my Pa.
Yeah, and a lot louder than you would if you were mine.
He's right, Sandy. There's no cause to yell.
It's all right, Cass. He just hasn't lived long enough to realize a man's got to make a dollar any way he can. Well, I'm heading for the bunkhouse. Good night, Cass.
Good night, Jim.
Ever since he rode in here, he's always right. I'm always wrong.
Not always. But he was right when he said that Rossi isn't the only one who sweat. I worked long and hard for this land. Whatever's on it, the good and the bad, is mine. Someday it'll be yours.
You have to fight for what you want, and you have to fight to hang on to it. Isn't that the rest of that speech, Pa?
Yes. But I'm beginning to think Jim is right. I've been too easy on you. To get along in this world, you've got to be tough.
I do my work. I do everything you tell me. What more do you want?
The only thing I ever wanted, for you to shape up into a man.
No, Pa, not just a man. You want me to be like you. You want me to act like you, think like you.
If I did, I've been disappointed. Now, tomorrow, I want you to go into...
Pa, you're not listening to me.
I will when you start making sense.
No, Pa, you talk to Jim Blake, but you don't talk to me. You don't hear anything I say. You just make speeches, and I have to listen. Get out of my way.
Well, I'm good and ready, boy. I don't take kindly to brats yelling at me, so I'm telling you, don't do it again.
Well, then don't butt in when I'm talking to my Pa.
You're the one that's butting in, trying to tell your pa and me how to run this ranch. Now, I'm foreman here. You just do the chores. I've heard some of the things you've been saying to your pa about me. So I'm telling you, you just keep it up, and you and me are going to have a little talk out behind the barn.
Oh, mi è venuto così bene oggi.
Allora, so
Prova
parla.
un po'. Senti sta melanzana con
no, grazie.
Aspetta, ce l'ho già le olive, grazie.
Sì.
Prendi un po' di melanzana, papà, vai.
Grazie. Speak! Briccone! What do you come around here for, to spy? Huh?
No, Mr. Rossi, honestly, I wasn't spying.
Then what do you come around there for, just to look around?
No, I've just never been down here before. I just thought I'd...
You just to come and see what you can find out.
No, I just wanted to tell you that I was very sorry about the water.
Oh, you sorry? Then why you no tell your papa?
Oh, I did, believe me, Mr. Rossi, but it didn't do any good. Maybe I better just get back on home.
No, just a minute. Wait. Just a minute. You know, I like you. I think maybe I believe you a little bit. Come on, you meet my family.
Thank you, Mr. Rossi.
Sure. Hey, Lorenzo. Come on, take care of his horse. You never meet any Italian Yankees before, huh? He's my son, Lorenzo. Come. He's my daughter, Regine. My wife, Marie.
How do you do?
Let me take your hat.
Thank you.
Come on, take off your coat. Sit down and make yourself a homely. Oh, you're skinny. You gotta have something to eat, Marie. Dai uno spuntino, eh?
Ma certo,
Ma
con
presto,
tanta
eh?
grazia di Dio si immagina. Adesso ci penso io, eh?
My wife, she's
Piatto
the best
pulito.
cook in the whole world.
Ecco
Well, you
qua.
taste that.
Prenda.
Delicious.
Ecco qua.
Have some of these peppers.
Salume, Maria.
Hey, we give him some wine. There's no other
Sì.
glass.
Oh,
Un po' di carciofi.
Well, you taste my wine.
Ecco, mangi,
Vuoi
mangi. Si sta veramente bene.
Mmm. This is very good. What is it?
Oh, is moligna... ma come si chiama?
Eggplant.
Sì, eggplant.
Oh, do you have any seeds?
Sì, he's a plenty seeds inside. You eat it together with them alone.
Oh, no, I don't mean... I mean seeds to plant.
Oh, plant. It's nice you like plant things, you know?
Yes, I do. But my pa thinks it's foolish to grow anything that doesn't feed cattle.
Ah, che stupido.
Yes, that's what I think.
No, not to you. It's all right for me. I'm a stranger. I don't know him, but to you the son, you never call you Papa stupido. Maybe it's better because he don't understand. You talk with him. You make a communicate, you know? You talk with him, explain yourself. You see, a farmer is close to the soil. You like turn the soil, make things grow, push him inside the plant, water him. Then the plant grow. Then when the old man is so old, he go back to the soil. A philosophy.
Smart man, eh?
Yes, he is.
Oh, my George.
Maybe if I told my pa like that, he might understand.
See, that's what's important. You communicate. You gotta remember that.
Yes, I will.
Ma Giorgio, basta con le chiacchiere, lascialo mangiare. Guarda, poverino, ancora non ha incominciato. Avanti, un pezzo di
Ma
pane.
scusi,
si beve
please,
un pochino, dai,
eat.
giù,
I
mangi.
talk too much.
Poi domani mattina vedrai, lo puoi portare a vedere le vigne.
No, ma
E poi
calma,
il seguito,
calma,
poi ci puoi dire
piano,
tutto quanto.
piano.
Adesso intanto...
We're glad you come. We hope you have a nice time. You come back.
Very soon, eh? Bye bye.
Arrivederci.
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 Hey, very good. You learn Italian. He's a nice boy.
Yeah, but he has trouble with his papa.
See.
Maybe it's not so easy to communicate, eh?
Oh, it's easy. You just sit down and you talk and listen and talk and listen. Pretty soon you understand each other.
Oh, yeah? Then why you don't try then?
Eh?
If this is true, why you don't try to communicate with Mr. Gurney and the man who shoots bullets at you?
Maria.
Lascia urlare
Intelligenza, mia moglie. You know, that's the way I'm going to get to the water. I communicate with Mr. Gurney.
Yeah? And what if he don't listen?
Then I break his head.
Non cambia mai, non cambia.
Well, Mr. Rossi, how are you?
Well, howdy, nice to see you. Right? I have something I want to show you.
Ma chiedi scusa prima che siamo venuti a quest'ora.
Maria, she's reminding me that it's not polite to come at lunchtime when the people didn't expect you.
Oh, no. Don't be silly. We have plenty of food here. Of course, we're glad to see you here.
But we, anyway, bring enough lunch for everybody. Is all right?
Certo.
Well, yes, certainly. Come on down.
Grazie, allora, scusateci. Sapete
Oh,
come mio
excuse me, I
marito-
don't say hello to you, little Joe. Howdy there, Mr. Hosses.
Hi, Mr. Rossi. Mr.
Nice to
Rossi.
see you again.
Nice to see you. I'm sure glad to see you're not still sore at Paul for calling you pig-headed.
Let's go inside, Mr. Rossi.
Scusateci, ma sapete come mio marito-
Oh, see, I have a lot of things.
Let's go inside, Mr. Ambassador.
Now, I'm going to explain you about the repairing rights. You see, it has to do with the water. Ripa, that's Italian. It means shore.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, that's what I say, no, shore. Oh. Well, there's one case here, Sweeney versus Baxter, that happened in the state of Pennsylvania. This one even more important. Pilisetsky versus the state of Massachusetts. In that one, he win from the state. That's what the lawsuit are for.
Yes, but they take time. May take weeks, maybe months, before your case could get scheduled.
I'm a citizen. Gurney is a citizen. But Pilisetsky, he cannot beat the Massachusetts, so why I know cannot beat the Gurney?
Well, you could in time, but meanwhile, your grapevines would die before your case would get scheduled. That's why I tried to suggest to you the other day that you make a deal with Gurney.
No
Hey,
deal,
but
no
there you
deal.
go
Hey,
again.
Massachusetts, you don't make a deal with the Pilisetsky?
I don't know. But if you just listen for a moment. Now, suppose you make the deal with Gurney. Your grapevines would grow. Your case would get scheduled. You would win. the case. And the judge would order Gurney to open up the head gates and pay you back any money that you had paid him.
I pay back the money?
Yes.
Ma, why you not tell me this before?
I tried to, but you're not a very good listener.
Me, I listen to you all the time.
Now, look, tomorrow morning we'll go over to Gurney. We'll make a deal.
Not tomorrow. We go now. The grapes are the ground, they thirsty now. We go right now. You lend me a horse, we ride.
Well, wait a minute. It'll be late by the time we get there.
We gotta strike while the irons is hot.
Yeah, we gotta strike where the irons are hot, sir.
Ecco qua, è tutto a posto. Sta comodi pure.
I'll saddle the horses.
Marie, aspetta. Is no time to eat now. I have to go see Mr. Gurney. Pack up everything. We have a big celebration, our place tonight.
Ma come? All the food, vino? Oh, ma abbiamo tirato fuori tutto adesso. Beh, pazienza, ragazzi, vi mettete tutto nei cestini e andiamocene a casa, allora. Ah, con questo benedetto uomo non si sa mai quello che si sta facendo.
Oh, Sandy.
Mr. Cartwright, Mr. Rossi. Pa's in the house. Here, let me take your horses.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I sent for some of those eggplant seeds, Mr. Rossi.
Oh, good. You just remember what I told you now. You push them a little bit in the sun, a little bit in the shade, so you get, even the meds.
Sandy, Mr. Rossi tells me you've got the makings of a real good farmer.
Ooh, not so loud, Mr. Cartwright. Pa, he don't hold with farming. Why don't you go right on in? I've got some chores out in the barn.
Ah, we see you later, huh?
Thank you, Sandy. Sir. Don't lose your temper.
Me? How can I lose what I no got? Huh?
Come in. Mr. Cartwright.
Yes?
I didn't expect you till tomorrow.
Oh, the sooner the better. I forgot to tell you I bumped into Mr. Gurney and...
Sit down. Be comfortable.
Thank you. Cass, Mr. Rossi has come here to tell you something.
Oh?
Your turn.
Oh, Miss Goosey. No, I just want to, I come here to sign your lease. For the water. $20 a month.
Oh. Well, Blake and I have been doing a little talking. The way I see it now, a lease isn't the answer. And a $20 a month water lease just don't hardly seem enough.
Oh, please. Please, you tell me, how much you think is enough?
Before I open that head gate, I want a signed contract saying I get half of every dollar you get from your grapes and your wine.
Half?
Half.
What are you bringing me up here for? Them pick in my pocket, huh? They taking the bread from my family's mouth?
Remember, don't lose your temper. Now, Mr. Gurney, you said that you were willing to listen to reason.
Half is reasonable?
No! Pilisetsky's no pay half. Sweeney's no pay half. You don't know the law. The law says that you got a shore rights. You can't stop at the water.
That's right.
You can't use them.
Who's this Pilsudski? This Sweeney?
You don't know Pilisetsky and Sweeney?
No.
You don't know the law. What kind of American citizen you are? You don't know Pilisetsky and Sweeney. I'm gonna take you to court. I'm gonna take you to circuit court. I take you appellate court. I'm gonna take you Supreme Court.
Try that. Your grapes will die and you'll starve.
Hold it just one moment, please. Look, gentlemen, I thought we were going to get together and discuss this peacefully and come to some kind of reasonable...
No, I not talking no more to you. I not talking no more to him. I talk to Pilisetsky and Sweeney.
Fine. You go right ahead and talk to Pilsudski and Sweeney and anybody else you want to talk to, in or out of court, as far as I'm concerned.
You finish?
Yes, I'm finished. I'm through.
Good. Then please, you take your nose outside of my business. Oh, one more thing. Thank you too much. Oh, excuse me. I forget you.
Manca la forchetta per la salumeria.
Yeah.
Ecco qua.
That smells great. What is that stuff?
Ma come? I miei tortelli li chiama stuff. io lo picchio, sa?
Joe, you're ignorant. That's ravioli.
Ah, the Italian onorario.
Yeah, I'm one of those too, whatever that is.
Ok.
Affetta un po' il pane, ce n'è abbastanza in tavola. Oh,
Sì.
Sì, bicchiere, non c'è per tutti.
No, c'è per tutti, mamma.
Papa. Papa, we were worried about you. Papa, what is it?
Hey, Mr. Rossi, where's our pop?
He go home.
Ma che è successo? E perché sta faccia?
You know what they try to do to me? They try to steal a half of everything we own.
Ma calmati piuttosto, cerca di spiegarmi.
Ma che calma! You papa, you know what he telling me? Make a deal, sure. You papa telling me everything gonna be all right, sure. And then that gurney tries to steal half everything we got. Miserabili, ladri. Oh, it's all right. Eat, enjoy.
Come on, I think we better go.
Yeah, God, Bernard, I'm starving.
Yeah, we'll stop over in Virginia City and get some.
Yeah, but where are we gonna get ravioli in Virginia City?
That was not a very nice thing to do, Papa.
Is it not your place to tell me how to act?
You talk always of the law, of the American way, and that is good. But, Papa, America is also a land where business is business. Now, Mr. Cartwright is a success, and he is also your friend. Now, if he says make a deal, it's because he's trying to help you.
Giorgio, no!
How many years I watch you brush your hair? 25 years now, huh? It's a long time, huh?
Sì, it's a long time, Giorgio.
I don't like what I do tonight. I lose my temper again. I insulted the Cartwright boys. It's like Lorenzo.
Lorenzo loves you. He will forgive you.
I should not come back.
But he's a man now. Oh, Giorgio, you speak about America, about freedom. In this country, when a young boy becomes a man, he should have his own ideas. If he makes a mistake, pazienza, how else can he learn?
Hey, God. You know, I don't think I tell you enough. I love you. I go wait for Lorenzo, huh?
Wasn't ravioli, but it was pretty good, huh?
Sure was.
What's going on in there?
That's all right. Close. I'll kill him, so take it easy. Come on, take it easy.
He say my father's a wild man.
Well, if he's not, he's close to it, and you're not far behind.
You want to fight?
I'd fight all of you.
All right, all right.
Get him out of here, Joe.
Come on. Come on. Sit down. Yeah, take some deep breaths. That's it. Hey, do me a favor, blow it out the other way, man. What have you been drinking?
Whiskey. I get drunk. You want to know why?
I got a funny feeling you're going to tell us.
Because of my father hate me.
He don't hold his liquor too good, does he?
Figure anybody could drink that Italian coffee could drink just about anything. Let's get him over to our place.
Yeah, you know she'd go home like this, that's for sure.
Kind of neglecting your chores around here, ain't you, boy? You're sure picking up their ways fast, singing their songs and all.
Look, I don't care what you think.
Ah, those big black eyes are really getting to you, aren't they? Yeah. Is that why you came up here? Figuring on maybe you could open that gate, let some water down, and make that little Italian girl mighty grateful?
Why don't you just shut up, Jim?
You little hothead, I think I'll just cool you off a bit.
Blake? Blake? Jim?
Hey, Sandy! Hey, you see Lorenzo?
Blake.
Benedetta figliolo, dove sarà andata? Sure, now when Lorenzo comes home, I give him a nice bowl of minestrone, some cheese and some wine, and then I break his head.
Mamma,
Oh, that son of mine
sta
out all
tranquilla.
night, ma non lo sa che deve
Verrà,
stare in pensiero
verrà.
quello là. Dove
Mamma,
sarà
su,
andato?
mamma.
Ma di, Regina, beh, non è lo sceriffo quello là.
Ma già, mamma?
Bravo, bravo, Mr. Sheriff. We are very proud you come to see us.
I wish it was a happy occasion, Mrs. Rossi. I'm afraid it isn't. I guess you know Mr. Gurney.
Oh, yes. Yes, my husband told me all about you. You are no good. Maybe you change. Maybe you come tell us you turn on the water?
Oh, well, that's not quite it, Mrs. Rossi. We'd like to talk to Giorgio.
Well, he's no here now.
Yes, he is, mamma.
Giorgio, vieni qua! Vediamo se si può aggiustare sta faccenda dell'acqua. Vai, vedi che puoi fare con lo sceriffo.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Howdy, Mr. Rossi.
I know how do you. Sheriff, something's wrong. My son Lorenzo, he's in trouble, huh?
Well, I don't know, Mr. Rossi. I do have some questions.
Why are you catfooting around it, Clem? My guess is he's the one killed Blake.
Cosa
Ma
ha
che
detto?
dice?
Come si permette lei di fare un'accusazione?
È pazzo!
Ma senti, idiota! Della
Idiota!
Giorgio!
Calma. Mr. Blake is dead. Somebody kill him? It's not me. I no killing nobody.
Where were you early this morning?
Ma here! We're here every morning, here!
No, Marie.
Ma come no? Eri
No.
qui?
No, you see, last night, I have argument with my son Lorenzo. I lose my temper. I slap his face. No, I no can sleep. I'm ashamed. So I get up early this morning, And I ride. I just ride around, no place special. But Lorenzo isn't no come back, so I can tell him I'm sorry.
So you ride around, huh? Up to the head gate, maybe. And just maybe you cracked open Blake's skull and killed him.
Ma questo sta accusando proprio te, Giorgio. Ma come si deve fare qua?
No, Marie. No, Sheriff. Not me. Georgia Rossi's never killing nobody.
Mr. Rossi, I'm going to have to take you in and hold you till we can clear this up.
Che?
No, Papa.
Cosa vogliono
Papa,
fare?
don't go.
Dove ti vogliono portare?
You don't go.
Ma che
Well, how many times I tell you about the American justice, eh? You hear what the sheriff say? He take me in only until we get this clear up. The sheriff elected by the people, you know? He is the voice of the people. All right, the sheriff. We go. I just get to my horse, eh?
Oh, Regina, quick, you hitch up the wagon. Go tell the Cartwrights that the sheriff arrest Papa.
You come with me,
Ma
Mama.
no, I stay with your father. Giorgio! Giorgio, aspetta un momento!
Martina?
Mr. Cartwright, the sheriff take Papa to jail.
What for?
Mr. Gurney say Papa... Lorenzo! Why, you're here. Why you not come home last night?
Regina, last night,
If
horse
you had
and a
come
little...
home last night, Papa would not be in trouble now.
What kind of trouble?
Mr. Gurney say Papa kill his foreman.
Kill?
It's not possible. Of course it's not possible. Your father didn't kill anybody. It must be some kind of a misunderstanding. Go on, I'll round up the boys. We'll all go into town.
I told you what would happen if you let them foreigners settle on your land. Well, it happened. Blake is dead, and that foreigner killed him.
Haggett, were you there? Did you see it happen?
I didn't have to see it. Anybody with good sense knows you can't trust that foreigner. What about you, boy? Are you a killer like your pa?
My papa killed no one.
Oh, you are just... You saw him come at me.
I saw you trying to start a fight. All right, Haggett. If you'll get out of the way, we'll go in and see the sheriff.
You'll have to sign this deposition.
Oh, what's all this about, Mr. Gurney?
Ask the sheriff.
Clem, where's Mr. Rossi?
In there talking with his wife.
Now, you know Mr. Rossi's excitable. He's an excitable man. He exaggerates. He talks loud. He doesn't go around killing people.
You were right there at my place, Cartwright, when he threatened to kill Blake and me.
That's right. I was there and I heard the whole thing. And I don't know how many times I've said I'd love to kill whoever it is, but I don't go around killing them.
Papa didn't kill Blake. I did.
Lorenzo, what you're doing is... it's fine. It's admirable. He didn't kill him. He was at the Ponderosa most of the night and all day today.
Well, that leaves Mr. Rossi as our only suspect. I'll have to hold him.
Anything else, Sheriff?
Please, everything is gonna be all right. You go home now, huh?
Are you sure, Giorgio? You sure?
How long do you know me? I ever lied to you? Everything gonna be fine and dandy, eh?
All right, you say goodbye to Lorenzo e Regina, però, eh?
Oh, sì.
Lorenzo, Regina, venite a salutare papà. Giorgio, io non posso lasciarti.
I'll see if the Rossis get home all right.
I'll get them started. All right, folks, let's go.
Everybody go home.
Dietro il cappello. A chi l'avrebbe detto che un giorno tu mi riversi in
Mamma, vieni.
Please, you have to go.
Papà. A presto, George.
Well, there you are, boys. You can see it for yourself. Mr. Cartwright escorting them foreigners home. Well, maybe we can help you escort them out of town on a rail.
There'll be none of that. You people get on about your business. Let them do the same. Haggett, Mr. Rossi is in custody on suspicion. He'll have a hearing to determine whether there's enough evidence to warrant a trial.
We got a better idea, like 18 feet of rope and a tall tree.
I can't stop you from talking, Haggett. I can sure stop you from doing.
There's a lot of us, Sheriff.
That's so? Take a look. All right, come in.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Hello, Sandy. It's nice you come and see me.
I wanted to stop by your place to see that if I could do something.
It's nice.
I feel very badly about you being in here. Mr. Rossi, maybe if I could get a gun, I could get a horse.
You want me break the law?
The law won't mean a thing if they hang you.
Then they're gonna hang me. I am innocent. But what if I try to escape them? I look guilty. Maybe they shoot me. I know the law. They protected the innocent, punished the guilty. But there's more. You see, the law also understands that sometime a man, he make a mistake. Maybe have accident.
Mr. Rossi, please, I have to do something to help you.
The truth got to help everybody. Send! You're not gonna say goodbye?
Now, Cass, something ugly is beginning to develop in town, and you ought to know about it. People are talking. Now, first they talk, then they drink. Then they talk some more, and then they drink some more. And pretty soon, they go and get a rope. Now, you don't want to be a part of that.
I'm not a part of it. And there's no doubt in my mind that he's guilty.
I don't see how you could be so
Mr.
sure.
Cartwright, men like Rossi are different than we are.
Is it because Rossi is different, as you put it, that there's no doubt in your mind that he's guilty? I mean, he's different, therefore he is guilty.
If I were to tell him that Blake was drinking, that, he could have taken a fall.
I told you to keep out of this. He's been mooning over that Rossi girl. He'd do or say anything to save her father's hide.
That's not true.
What is true? Sandy? Sandy! What is true? I mean, could it have happened the way you just said, that Blake was drunk and he fell? There's a mob ready to lynch Rossi right now for killing Blake.
He didn't fall.
You see?
He tripped, and he hit his head. He was drunk. He pulled me off my horse. We were fighting. Tried to throw me into the lake. I fell down. He tripped over a rock, and he hit his head. That's it. That's all.
Are you telling the truth?
It's the truth. That's how it happened.
Why weren't you man enough to come and tell me?
Because I haven't been able to talk to you for a long time, Pa.
If he can't face up to something, he always blames me.
No, I don't think he's blaming you, Cass. Sandy? Let's go to town and tell the sheriff about this, huh?
I'm not alone now, Sheriff.
I have an interesting story to tell you. Just heard it tonight. Sandy Gurney told it to me. Jim Blake. His death was accidental. Blake was giving Sandy a beating, and Sandy was trying to get away, and Blake ran after him and tripped and hit his head against a rock. Is that the way it happened, Sandy?
Yes, sir. I should have spoke up sooner, but I was scared. Mr. Rossi, he saw me right away. He could have told the sheriff. I don't know why he didn't.
Well, maybe he wanted you to tell the sheriff yourself.
I don't believe that.
I do. It doesn't make me proud that my son was afraid to talk to me. But I know he's telling the truth.
So you see, Giorgio Rossi wasn't even there. And you were all quite ready to hang an innocent man, weren't you? Why don't you go home? And let's get Georgie Rossi home.
Lorenzo! Rilasciano l'acqua! Esci,
Guarda con che palle arriva! Avevi ragione!
This is beautiful, man! Look how clean! Hey! This is beautiful! Fresca e pura! How you like it? Just beautiful! All right, great. Here.